Man, eating in my car makes me feel like I'm in prep again. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And if you are new, welcome. I hope you stick around, find something that you like on this channel. If you haven't done so already, why not take a minute to subscribe? And if you're feeling a little bit sassy and a little bit saucy, go ahead and hit the notification button as well, just so that way you can keep up with your girl. So I figured I would do a full day of eating today. I tend to do them pretty regularly, and I feel like I haven't in a while. And today is actually a refeed day. So just to show you guys kind of what that looks like, my meals are going to be a little bit different than usual. So just, it might give you some food ideas. I just got done in the gym, hit legs hard, and it felt really good. My coach is having me take 3 rest days this week, which I never do. So I just took 2 back to back. And I definitely felt a difference in the gym this morning. So that was a nice way to start my day. Now, I don't generally bring my meals with me. I couldn't tell you the last time I ate in my car after a workout, besides prep when you're just so hungry you can't wait. But I do have some errands and things that I need to go get done. And because it's a refeed day, meal timing is pretty important just because it's a lot of carbs. And if I'm stuck with 200 carbs at the end of the day, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get them all in. So that's why I brought a meal with me, just to kind of keep myself on track. I also am really hungry, and I'm ready to eat because I just worked out so hard. So for breakfast, this has become a go-to of mine recently, especially on work days. It's not very aesthetic at all, but I've been making overnight oats. So I've got oatmeal in there, or oats, I should say, raw oats, and then Greek yogurt, banana, and strawberries, which you can kind of see in there. A little bit of protein powder, some nuts, and then peanut butter and cinnamon on top. It's easy. Oh, and chia seeds in there too. It's easy. You throw it all in a Tupperware the night before, you put it in the fridge, set it and forget it. In the morning, it's ready to go. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to rent a Dunks because it's kind of iced coffee weather, and I'm not going to be home for a while. And I don't want to wait until noon or 1 o'clock to drink a cup of coffee when I have to get up and go to work in the morning. So I'm going to stop at Dunk's, get a coffee, go get some shit done, and then... Alright, so I went out and got some errands done, and then came home and prepped my food for work tomorrow. And then I was freaking starving, still really hungry, even though breakfast was pretty satisfying. So I just made a huge lunch, and then I'll probably have to go back out and get groceries. I was hoping to get everything done in one run, but I was just so hungry that I was I need to go home and eat. I don't know if the caffeine just hit me too hard or what, but I was borderline getting the shakes, and I was no, I can't go to the grocery store right now. I'm gonna come home with so much crap. So I came home and made lunch instead. So this was originally gonna be an omelet, but then I put too much stuff in it, so it's more of a scramble. But there are butternut squash zigzags in there, broccoli, mushrooms, spinach, then I put egg whites on top, and then, cooked egg whites into it, whatever. And then Laughing Cow and salsa, and then a Trader Joe's gluten-free everything bagel with whipped cream cheese. I personally like whipped cream cheese better than regular cream cheese. I don't know why. I just like the airy texture of it better. So I'm gonna inhale this. Okay, I'm gonna try to eat slow. That's one of my problems, is I eat way too freaking fast. So I'm going to try to slowly enjoy this, and then probably go back out and get groceries, and then before you know it, it'll be snack time. All right, so at this point it's 3:30, so it's been a few hours since lunch, and I don't know if it's because I took 2 rest days and my body is just really recovered or what, but I've been ravenous all day. So I'm gonna have a snack. On my days off, I tend to, I didn't show you guys this morning because I do it every morning before I work out, but I had 2 caramel rice cakes with PB Fit, a serving of it, and then a tablespoon of jelly. And then I tend to eat a snack between lunch and dinner just because, I don't know, I've got the macros for it, and your girl likes to have a little bit of a snack. So I try to keep it semi-healthy. I don't eat potato chips too often. I'll show you guys what I've got. I don't eat potato chips too often, but when I do, it is Cape Cod kettle cooked. Kettle cooked is the way to go. And then I've got a Honeycrisp apple that I cut up and a serving of this. I found it at Trader Joe's last week. The macros are really good on it for 2 tablespoons. It's 1.5 fat, 2 carbs, and 1 protein, which is nice if you are trying to eat lower fat. I didn't mention this earlier in the video, but so I've been like bulking, doing like a lean bulk since the start of the year. And during that time, we really haven't been cycling my carbs at all. And I personally really like cycling carbs. So this week we are cycling. So basically what that means is for like a regular workout day, you've got like your baseline macros. And then on rest days, you generally bring your carbs down, because if you're not working out, you really don't need as many carbs. Like you don't need to take in as many carbs that day, just because you're not going to be burning through them as quickly. And so usually you bring carbs down and bump fat up, which is what we did. So I'll be eating at those macros for 3 days this week, since I'm taking 3 rest days. And then, so I've got my baseline, and then I also have 2 refeed days. And generally the rule for refeed days is you bump your carbs up, but you bring your fats down. So at this point, it's not like my fats are low, but they're lower than I'm used to. And so having little dips like this are kind of like a good macro hack if you are someone who is eating lower carbs like regularly, or lower fats regularly, or if you're having like lower fat days. You know, it's got a lot less fat in it than like, let's say a serving of hummus or like guacamole or something like that. So anyway, I'm gonna eat this, and then I think I'm gonna try to get outside, because y'all, it rained for 9 days straight here, and then it was nice for 2 days. And of course I had to work, one of them. And then today it's been like pretty nice. It's like 60 degrees. It's not quite sunny, it's overcast, but it's like 60 degrees. So I'm gonna get outside, get at least a little bit of vitamin D, and then like before you know it. All right, so I just made dinner. It's like different, but kind of the same as what I generally eat. So let me show you. I felt like I hadn't made just like a regular green salad in a while. So some romaine, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, and then this like cabbage slaw salad that I got from Trader Joe's in there. And then some of this dressing, which is super, super good. I actually think I might have brought this down with me from Vermont, honestly, but I feel like you can usually find some sort of generic version of this at grocery stores. And then I cooked up some jasmine rice with zucchini, shaved Brussels sprouts, and I threw some chicken in there, and then some liquid aminos and some seasoning to kind of give it like an Asian feel. I figured if I was going to put Asian dressing on my salad, I might as well keep this kind of Asian too. And then I put some of this Trader Joe's Green Dragon hot sauce on it. So it's different because I usually like go with like kind of a Mexican or like smoky Western flavor, and I usually put salsa on my rice. And this time, instead of throwing all my vegetables in with my rice in the pan, I made a salad instead. But I do end up eating rice most days of the week, and obviously today is no different. But yeah, it's like the same but different for me. So I'm gonna eat this because once again, I literally have been starving all day. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I'm going to probably inhale this. All right, so I'm gonna make my last meal, or second dinner as I like to call it. I always save macros for the end of the day. I like to eat something before bed. Usually it's something sweet, so it's like my dessert. I have been switching it up and doing oatmeal once in a while, but honestly tonight it's my usual protein ice cream that you guys have seen a million times. But I'll show you what I'm gonna put in it tonight and what I am making it with. So I'm gonna be using MTS Machine Whey, the peanut butter fluff flavor, and I'm gonna add frozen strawberries to it and cashew milk, and then just a ton of ice. Using frozen fruit, that is like the secret ingredient either for smoothies or for if you're gonna make protein ice cream. It just makes it super fluffy and like thick and dense. So I just add ice, cashew milk, frozen strawberries, or blueberries. I've done pineapple before, banana, like pretty much any fruit you want. As long as you think it's gonna be like a good combination with the flavor of protein you're using, you're good. and just blend it until all the ice is crushed up. And that's all it is. And I put a little bit of baking soda in there, which also kind of helps it make it a little more fluffy. And then in it, I'm going to put all sorts of goodies. I'm going to do one of these Oreos, one of the dark chocolate ones. And then I put some of these gluten-free mini pretzels in there. I'm like obsessed with these. Just something about pretzels. They've always been one of my favorite snacks. And then this Nutter Butter cereal. I've noticed cereal is having like a second wind. And they've been coming out with all sorts of bomb flavors, and this is really good. If you are a peanut butter fiend like I am, or if you used to like Nutter Butter as a kid, I used to love these things. Cereal is bomb. And then I'm going to top it with a tablespoon of this. This is the white chocolate cookie. It's super good. I got to show you the inside. It's got like little crispy, crunchy bits in it. It is so good. So I'm going to whip that up, and I know it's something you've seen a million times, but I will show you what the finished product looks like. All right, so here's the finished product. Super thick, super fluffy. And then I already put the cereal and pretzels and stuff in there, so you just got to mix it around, get all the goodies in there, and just throw the peanut butter on top, and you are good to eat. All right, guys, I'm going to end this here. As always, thank you for watching. Any feedback is much appreciated, whether it be positive or negative, it doesn't matter. It's good to know what you guys like, what you don't like. As always, my contact info and discount codes are in the description box below. If you need to contact me for anything or want to contact me for anything, if you want to follow me on Instagram, and discount code, save yourself some money. If you're going to treat someone else, save yourself some money anyway. Like I've said before, I don't make any money off of it, but they are companies that have given me discount codes, and they're companies that I enjoy, so I'm just spreading the wealth. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next one.